Like, I have a good recording session. This shite freezes up on me. I was just literally like 4 minutes into recording an awesome video, and oh my god. There's a game I used to play. I would go on Facebook and I would type in a dumb name and see if it was real. I have a bunch of dumb names in my phone that I've been writing down for like over a year. I'm gonna put them in Facebook and I'm gonna see if they're real people. Spoiler alert, I've already gone through like a third of it. And yeah, about a third of it are real people. So let's go through them. That's so freaking dumb. I made a whole speech. It was all awesome. The video was sick. I was finding out real people from the dumb notes that I'm writing, and then the camera froze up on me. This is so dumb. Do I just pretend? Do I just pretend and make that whole first half of the video just fake? There's this game I used to play as a kid. Not like a video game type of game, but more like, you know the penis game when you have to say penis louder and louder? That kind of game. So like rock, paper, scissors, or maybe guess how tall the celebrity is. All those are games. I'm not talking video games. When I was a kid, I would go on Facebook and I would type in seemingly dumb sounding names and I would see if they were real names. Conveniently enough, I have notes in my app filled with fake names. Today we're gonna write them in a Facebook and we're gonna see how many of them are real. A lot of the names I have used before for like my YouTube channel, so I don't want to give out every single name that I say because then everyone will know the names I go to use for my YouTube videos. A lot of these names probably will get used throughout the MAU's life cycle. MAU standing for Marshall Acosta Universe. So for example, if I was a kid, I would go to Facebook and I would type in, I don't know, Jack Blanket? Ha! Would you look at that? There is a Jack Blanket. That's so silly. Now I'm going to take names from my notes and write them in, and I'm going to see if they're real. We're going to start things off with Vin Marco. Aha! There is a Vin Marco. There's like 3 too. We're going to try Vince Marco. Oh my god, there's actually more Vince Marcos. Okay, next we're gonna try Vin Marco. And would you look at that, the page hasn't even loaded yet, but I know that there's a Vin Marco. And now just Marco. Ah, of course, there's gonna be people named Marco. Let's try Michael Filet. There is a Michael Filet. That's really funny. Jimmy Swing? Let me guess, there's gonna be like so many that I won't know what to do with. That is a lot of Jimmy Swings. Bullshit video. Frick. What about Fizzy Pete? There is a Fizzy Pete. In fact, there's a Frizzy Pete too. And Fizzy Beauty. Let's try Jim Toad. Aww. Jim Toad. What about James Delaware? I just looked it up. There's not one James Delaware. There's just a lot of James in Delaware. What about Debbie Booth? So Debbie Booth is a real person. I know there's gonna be a Debbie Booth because I used to work at Tim Hortons, and the only reason I know the name Debbie Booth is because there was a girl who had a mobile order, meaning she would come to the drive-thru with an order already ready placed, and I would see it on my screen. It was just Debbie Booth, and I would say, "Hey, Debbie Booth, are you Debbie Booth?" She would say, "I'm Debbie Booth," and then I wrote it in my notes because I write these dumb names in my notes. So some of these are real, okay? Oh my god, there's a lot of Debbie Booths, even Debbie Booths in brackets. What about Dylan Gracie? I want to see if there's a Dylan Gracie. Oh, actually, I bet you that there's not going to be a Dylan named like that, Gracie, but if I Dylan like that, there will be a Gracie. There it is. Chinga tu puta madre. What about Paul Dart? That is a lot of Paul Darts. In fact, it looks like the first 4 results, minus Paul Dart that lives in Manchester, UK, look like they could all possibly be the same Paul Dart. Even this Paul, even though he looks a little smoother than the other Pauls, I think these are definitely the same Pauls. Biff Timmin. There's no Biff Timmin, but there's a Biff Timmer? Huh? Jim Mayo. Now that's a grody name. There's so many Jim Mayos. Booth Savage. Now why on earth is there a Booth Savage? Robert Davis. Okay, fun fact, Robert Davis is actually the last name that I read in the video that got corrupted. And I have an explanation for Robert Davis. I was hoping I would let my YouTube community come to this conclusion, because I know eventually it's going to come to one day where someone hears the name Robert Davis and goes, I know that name. So the name Robert Davis I've used on my YouTube channel. He is the Skeptic. The Skeptic, for all of you uninformed, is a character in my Where Would I Get the Most Faded in My Minecraft World series. If you haven't seen part 1 or 2, go check it out. It's a survival world that I play, and it's my Minecraft world for the rest of time. I've had this world for like probably coming up on 6 years now. So this is the part that I was hoping you people would go to find out. So the name Robert Davis is actually another character that Life According to Jimmy made in a video titled Insanity, like in-sanity. I don't know. Basically, in this video, Insanity, Jimmy and Christian were both on this news show trying to tell this news guy that the dude who went to this zoo and freed them all and made these weapons and attached these weapons that he made and these lasers that he made onto the escaped zoo animals, yeah, that guy who did that, that is not the Robert Davis we know. That is not the same Robert Davis we know. It comes to the conclusion, though, that it is the same Robert Davis. So now you guys know the name Robert Davis and where it comes from and where it derives from. Okay, I can actually read these genuinely now because I don't know if the names are going to be real after this point. Keep in mind, as the list goes, I want to say that the names get a little more unhinged, but let's just find out. Next up, we're going to try Gay Lee, like the sour cream. Yeah, I'm counting it. Yeah. Okay, I don't even know what's gonna show up for this. We have Strainer Ladle. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna bring me to Marketplace first. Also, the way I spelled ladle, not how you spell ladle. Okay, Marshall Mantooth. If someone's stealing my flow out there, I'm gonna be pissed off. Montooth Marshall. Have I just found the one? Zoo Anthony. Oh my god. There's a Zoo Anthony. Look at this. I'm obviously talking, right? I mean, not the video. I'm obviously talking. This is what happened last time. The footage just froze on me like this. And what I did last time, I pressed record button, nothing happened. I turned the camera off, nothing happened. Screen's still on. Took the batteries out. That obviously killed it. Put the bad. There we go. We just lost another half of the video. What the hell do I even do? I almost don't even want to record this anymore. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna let them load out. If the camera's on for an hour, I give up. I give up really hard, actually. If the camera's on for an hour, screw you. Thankfully, I didn't get through too many names. I think the only ones I read not on camera was Brendan Beckwith, Mickey Madel, and Rosemary McConkey. Brendan Beckwith, terrible name. There's a bunch of Brendan Beckwiths on Facebook. I'm almost certain that they only exist because I wrote them down in my phone. Check it. I mean, all those Brendan Beckwiths, I guarantee are born after 2022. We'll say 23 to be safe. Mickey Madel, obviously there was no Mickey Madel. Rosemary McConkey, however. Rosemary McConkey is a real name. I know. Rosemary McConkey, I saw, it's some politician that was running in my area, and she was running, and I saw Rosemary McConkey in big letters on some lawn, and I went, whose dumb name is that? I'm adding that to my notes. I'm about to start flying through these because I don't want another gold video to get corrupted. I'm gonna do, okay, this one, no way. We're gonna try Francine Slayer. Is that how I spelled it? Yeah, Francine Slayer. Okay. Yeah, I'm satisfied with that result. What about Ryan Travago? Is there a Ryan Travago in the world? No Ryan Travago. Okay. What about Willie Nectus? Willie Nevius? That's pretty close to Willie Nectus. Jessica Birthday. The thing about Jessica Birthday in my notes is that she has no birthday. So let's see if there's a Jessica Birthday out there. And Jessica Birthday. Wow. Oh, event planner. It's my mom's birthday. Alright, let's try Chris Leguma. That's a comma. Chris Liukuma? Close enough. Oh, the thing about Chris Leguma in my notes app is that he's somehow related to vegetables. I don't quite know how, but I just know he is. Hey, hello. It's been a week since I recorded this video. Marshall, there's a Chris Leguma. Look, you did it. He's real. Alright, let's try Jen Ifferkoff. Oh, that's because it says Gem. Jennifer Kaufman. That is really damn funny. Okay, next, Lance Vance. I mean, I can already see a couple Lance Vances being named already because it's in GTA, literally GTA. Let's try Melanie Tone. What? There's many Melanie Tones. The next 4 names are all real. Steve Beveridge, John, Bo Snow, Paul McFall. Let's try Nancy Preg. Guys, I came up with that name literally because of that. That's my pregnancy pillow. It's named Nancy. Some of you have already clicked why, and some others are thinking, why did you give it a name? I didn't give it a name. That's just what it's called, Nancy. Because pregnancy pillow, pregnancy, Nancy. Still though, Nancy Preg, that's pretty crazy that they got that. Okay, nothing's coming up for this one. Dope Man Cool. Phew. There's a Dope Man Jr. Cool, and that one I'll let slide. Let's try Christian Dolly. What? There's a Christian Dolly, and many of them? That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna skip evil Michael Jackson, good Michael Jackson, better Michael Jackson, normal Michael Jackson. Let's just skip straight to Jessica Teeth. There's Jessica Toth. That's close, right? Next, we're gonna try Julia Walkman. What? There's Julia Walkmans in the world? That's kind of cool. No shot this next name's real. Jayuma Ham Pump. Okay, that actually scared me. I was seeing some results. I thought, no way. But yeah, no, there is no way. Next up, this one doesn't really count, but Mr. Lister. Wow. There's Mr. Listers out there. Mr. Lister's Blistered Sister Fister, Fister Hipster Bike Fister. Great, that's on YouTube now. Wild Mute. I don't know what I was on when I came up with Wild Mute. Wild Mute! I gotta turn this camera off. I've just turned the camera back on. Harvey Home Foam. You know, I saw that one coming, so what about Hugo Hone Phone? That's because that's Hugpa. I don't think there's anyone with the last name Hone Phone. Or Home Foam. Paint Man? Like, there's gonna be, yeah, the Paint Man, I figured. Phil Awful? Okay, there are some Phil Awfuls out there. What about Phil Lawfuls? Is there a Phil Lawful? No Phil Lawful. Damn it. Harry Bill Sam? No, just Harry Bills. It's probably just typos. What about Buon Oil? No such thing as Buon Oil. Travis Street. Wow, how'd I do that? Double A, double E? Oh my god, I can't type because the camera's in the way. And I still managed to misspell. Okay, so if the camera's in the way of my keyboard, then it's in the way of my mouse. Is there a happy median? And there is a Travis Street. Cool. Dr. Death Roll. I don't remember where I heard this name, but there's going to be a Dr. Death Roll out there. There is not a Dr. Death Roll, unless this guy's a doctor. I doubt this next one's going to have anything. Slight Mark. Mark Slight? Dude, I'm counting that. Let's try Tiffany Circuit. Nope, no Tiffany Circuits. William Booth, another Booth member. Obviously there's gonna be a William Booth. Yeah, I could have seen that coming from a mile away, just because if there's a Debbie Booth, there's a William Booth. Anna New? Is there an Anna New anywhere? Of course there's an Anna New. Yep, 3 of them. And probably more. We'll include this Anna New. Are they Asian? This one is. Looks like more Philippine. But Philippines is in Asia, right? Oh, Anna locked her profile. You think you're safe? I have a snip tool. What you look like, Anna? Oh, so that's what you look like. This one's a little obvious. Matt Blick. Is there a Matt Blick in the room? There's a lot of Matt Blicks. Vim Ronco. I feel like Vim Ronco belongs with all the other Vince Marco guys. Is there no one with the name Vim Ronco? Am I in the wrong part of Facebook? I'm just gonna assume there's no Vim Ronco. That's really sad to hear. Moving on. Missile Flat. What a name. What is even gonna show up? Oh, they're all showing me flats. I don't want a flat. Brenda Lansome. That's Brenda Lancome. That's really damn close. Brenda Lancome? Hi, Brenda. Wild Reed. I'm just gonna get like Facebook videos about Wild Reed. Okay. Rapist. That's a lot of rapists. Sim Stithard. Oh, Sim Stethard, not Stithard. No Sim Stethard. Damn, that sucks. Do we have a Nawe boy in the house? Bobby Nawe, Papa Nawe, Bobby Nawe. Okay, this one's my alter ego. This is Marshawn the Lawless. There is no Marshawn the Lawless. Do I know that baby? That baby looks awful familiar. It looks like one of my Mexican family members. Can't be. Moving on, Joey Fizz. Yeah, there's some Joey Fizz. Some sexy ones at that. Larry Uber. Larry Uber. Okay, Larry Over. Larry Over. And is a creator, and he's got face tats. Okay, Larry Over, Larry Under. Yes, I knew there was a Larry Under. If there's a Larry Over, there's an Under. If there's a Larry Over and a Larry Under, that must mean that there's a Larry Midder, right? No, just a bunch of Larry Millers. Well, what's higher than all three of those? Larry Ladder. Larry Ladder! Larry Ladder pulled through, thank you. Is there a Ray Ape? I want to know if there's a Ray Ape. Yeah, there's a Ray Ape. Several Ray Apes, to be fact. Let's just try this. Man Chad. I'll take it. Okay, this one's a reach. Knuckle Slut. And if there is someone named Knuckle Slut, I am friending them so fast. Oh, dang it. There's no Knuckle Sluts. Cindy Silly. We're reaching like the bottom of the list now. And there's Cindy Sillies. Goey Head. No, there's no Goey Heads. Having a dumb quotes has really helped me out in my life, and I think you guys should also make a dumb quotes. Make a dumb quotes in your notes. If you guys also haven't played the Facebook game, I guess that's what I'm gonna call it then, isn't it? The Facebook name game. Is that what the title of the video is gonna be? Oh shite, that's the, you know what, let's just look that up on YouTube first just to see if anyone's also come up with this. Because I want to have the domain. Facebook name game. Best usernames to have. The Google name game, that's close, but there's no Facebook name game. Awesome. Go play the Facebook name game. And if you don't want to, then leave some names in the comments that I could type in to put into Facebook the next time if I make a second video to this. I don't know. Did you guys like this video? You liked it? Then hit that dislike. Seriously though, hit that dislike. No one dislikes videos anymore, and it's just solely for the purpose that YouTube took it out of their system. Why have a dislike button if it's not going to I don't want to start talking about it. Seriously though, why the hell do you have a dislike button if you're not going to show what the dislike is? Not even the ratio either? You bum. That is such horse malarkey, cock-sucking mess, man. Like, I can't believe that shit. Like, I get a dislike now and I get hyped. I get a dislike then and I get sad. YouTube, make it make sense. Bring back the dislikes. Alright, I gotta go, man. It feels like I'm literally on call with a girl I like. It's impossible to hang up. Alright, peace out, guys. See ya. 3, 2, 1, bye, yeah, or